Morning, this is Mr. Willie, West Virginia. It's September the 3rd, and I have a very practical word for you. And that word is basically comes from a thought when I woke up this morning, and I was wondering, we drive around. Most of us have cars, and we drive around, and those cars won't drive unless we put oil in it, make sure the gas is in it, check tires, transmission fluid. There's all kinds of things we have to do to upkeep and to keep those cars running properly. What are you doing for your body? Are you putting the right foods in? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting rest? Just a question. I know a lot of you, I watch on Facebook, a lot of you aren't sleeping at night, and I'm going to tell you a lot of the reasons why some of you aren't sleeping is because you got too much stuff going on in here and in here, and maybe even some things that are unresolved, and maybe some things that are happening in your life because you haven't forgiven somebody, or maybe you're offended and you're tossing and turning, or maybe your life has just been so rough and it's just hard to get past a lot of stuff. I get it. I understand. God came that we might have life and that we might have it more abundantly. He didn't come so that you could be suffering even when you're trying to lay down and rest. So you need to figure out a way to get closer to God, to worship Him, and to draw near to Him so that He can show you how to get free from some of the stuff that you're tied to and you're bound to. I've known people that have died who were good Christian people, read through the Bible 2 and 3 and 4 or 5 times, and died offended and upset and mad because somebody had did something to them 25 years ago. You can be free from these things, folks, but you got to learn how to forgive. You got to eat the right kind of foods because a lot of you are really overweight, and I battle it. You know what? There are plenty of programs out there now where you can drink a shake, and they're tasty, and there's pills you can take, and there's all kinds of diet plans. You can do something other than just keep eating because you've gotten past the limit that you think you can't return from. Exercise. You can get out and walk. You can completely change a lot of your habits. A lot of your habits have become a routine for you that you can't break away from. Getting up in the morning and having a cup of coffee and drinking too much coffee during the day. That's going to keep you, some of you, kind of stirred up. Drinking too much caffeine in your pops or too much sugar in your pops. There are all kinds of things that you're putting in your bodies that if you were to do that to your car wouldn't run at all. It's a miracle that some of you are still running around. Okay? And I ache for you that have gotten yourselves to places where you're unhealthy, you're unhappy, and you can't move around because you just almost imprisoned yourself within yourself. So I'm praying right now that maybe this practical message will be a message that will make you think about what you're doing and maybe possibly make some changes in your life so that you will live and not die too soon. Okay? Hey, this is Mr. Willie, West Virginia. Hopefully I'll have another word for you later on because I've got something stirred up in my spirit. I want to add it to this one. Okay? Hey, I love you, but more importantly, God loves you. Have a great day. Shalom.